Hi Pisces, this is Just with your September general reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Pisces, hopefully I said Pisces. I meant to say Pisces. This is for Pisces. I see family members kind of breaking down and breaking up. Mother, father, husband, wife, roommates, son, mother, father, daughter, that sort of thing. There's definitely an end to some type of foundation, as you guys know. And it's karmic, it's time, it has to happen. And I feel for some of you, it could be a little bit all over the place trying to get your ducks in a row. Some of you may even experience past coming up again, dredging the past up again. But with this past coming up again, it's giving you new understanding. Some secrets could be coming out so that now you're armed with more information than you were before, which can lead to final decisions, if that makes any sense. I see you guys definitely being conscious about money. Your life may be very hectic right now. You may be trying to find the balance in all that you have to do because there is a lot. And you may feel chaotic. It could be chaotic around you, or just a lot happening, but you will find your peace. You will find your grounding. And I do feel for some of you, there's an opportunity to move forward in a new direction, although it's going to take some time. For those of you who are employed, you're worried that you either going to lose your job. You're worried because you've just lost your job. Some of you are kind of worried of what the outcome is going to be with your everyday employment. You're worried about if you're ever going to get a job, what's happening with this job. There may be some changes that are happening or things at the workplace could get kind of messy. So I see a lot of stress, anxiety, and worry. And it could be about your personal life and it's kind of spilling over to your everyday work life. And you can't seem to focus on work or anything else because this foundation in your life is in an upheaval. So I do see a lot of stress at work, being very unsure about things, keeping a lot to yourself, but also being overwhelmed by all the thoughts that's going on in your head. It would be good to get counseling. It is a process, but some of you just need to get those things out of your head, and especially if you have an Aquarius in your sign. Or Scorpio. So that means that your energies can get very heavy. So maybe you should look into speaking to someone. Unemployed, you have a break coming up. For some of you, hopefully everyone's going to be in good health, but this can speak to sickness that kind of comes out of nowhere and have to be home, have to parlay a little longer before you find work out there. It is very competitive, even though they're saying there's a lot of jobs. I feel like there's a huge amount it's very saturated are congested in certain areas of work industries. But then there's other industries that it's very hard to get something, especially where the pay is there. So some of you could be just taking your time until you land the right opportunity that is going to pay you what you deserve. And if you are self-employed, it looks like to me, but there could be a lot of opportunities that were coming for you unemployed Pisces and Leo season. It's definitely going to start slowing down in the next month. So use this energy. If you're starting to kind of get a bite and get things, definitely use it, because as the months progress, it is going to get less and less opportunities. You will notice that less and less interest is being thrown your way. So take it while the getting is good, I guess. And for those of you who are self-employed, definitely some disappointments. For some of you, again, nursing our broken heart, some disappointments in the way things are going, possibly with business, with dealing with other people in business. But this is going to give you an opportunity to start again. You're not out. You're just going to reshuffle the deck and try again in a new kind of way. I feel like you're going to go away from what everyone else is doing in your industry and you're going to try something completely new. I see a collaboration with another woman or doing business with another woman here for some of you. But know that wherever you're moving your business to, Pisces, it is a slow and steady process. And plus you have Jupiter entering your sign later this year into next year. So you definitely are going to have a lot of support, a lot of serendipitous moments, and just those, I can't believe this is happening to me moments. So definitely, I've been saying this for a while. Hopefully you guys are taking note and you're taking it as great sage advice and starting to get your ducks in a row now. So when that Jupiter transit hits later on this year, all of next year, you are going to see major improvements. Whatever you want that to be, you will have an added blessing. That you'll go back and say, I don't know how it all happened, but it just happened. That's what happens when Jupiter transits your sign, and you being a Pisces, that can manifest quite a bit. You want to utilize that energy to the best of your ability. So that's that. For when it comes to love life, Pisces single ladies, you got your mojo back. But the internet has not been your friend. Sometimes you get on the internet and you become a little bit more depressed because you see people who, quote unquote, are happy, quote unquote. But the appearance has kind of put you out of the mood, right? You've been working on your career and your finances, and you feel like, listen, I've made a lot of strides. And I feel for some of you that are getting to know someone or in a kind of slow and steady progress with someone, you guys are going to move further into your relationship. I see moving in together eventually, the person coming closer to you. Someone may even want to come see you. Some of you have a new person coming in after you are ready to let go of the past. And I see you letting go of the past. I see someone new, but this could be someone either brand new, but something about them is very familiar, or a familiar person to you that you'll be starting again, ladies. Okay. I also see some of you taking courses, getting your licenses, going back to school, finishing up school. When it comes to love, ladies, it seems to be all confusing. You don't know where you stand. You know what you want. You know what you deserve. You know who you might want. But how do you get there? If it's ever going to come, those are the questions that you're asking. And it doesn't seem like you're getting any clearer on it. But one thing I will say, for some of you that are looking for a new home, even a home purchase, you may be saying, yeah, just whatever. You'll be surprised when Jupiter comes in your sign. Things that seems completely impossible will be possible. So some of you, I see getting a house, but vet properly, do your inspections, do your due diligence, because all of this lack of inspections and just letting people run amok, it's going to come down against those people later on. So you do your due diligence and make sure that you're making wise decisions for yourself, ladies. Pisces single men. Well, you may have tried, but then it was no luck. And it seems like the people or person that you want, no luck with them, and people that want you, you don't really want them. So there's an issue with, do I really want this? Who do I want? Am I really ready for love? I'm not sure. And then overall realizing, especially when we get into Libra season, because Libra season, and remember I'm telling you guys this, will be a very karmic time for you guys. So there will be old things coming up for it to finally be dealt with, and new things coming in, which could be a reward or could be another lesson. It just will depend. And for some of you Pisces single men, I see you moving on past love, wanting it, but wanting your peace of mind or wanting your overall wellness within self more important than you want to make amends or love someone. And you want it in return. You don't want to just give and not receive. You want what you're giving. You want someone back from your past. This woman gives me, she could be fire with earth. So either fire energy, earth energy, but someone who is very almost robotic. This person is almost robotic. When they get focused and lasered in, they're lasered in. There's a sense to want to work things out. And even if there's new love that comes your way, Pisces single men, this can be a woman who is of an earth energy or just gives off earth energy, very slow, methodical, someone that takes themselves serious, someone that is very fixed to some extent. They value certain things. And you may look at this woman and feel like, this is the type of person I need in my life. This is where I want to be. So be careful, Pisces, that you meet someone and straight away feel like, this is my soulmate, I'm going to marry them. Yes, that can be true. But I would say take your time, because even you might change your mind. Now let's look at Pisces couples, shall we? Okay, so I do see that there's love here. The problem is there could be too much drinking, smoking, bad decisions with money making, whatever this is, where someone is constantly trying something new. And that could be anything, right? Trying a business, anything that takes energy, effort, money, time, it could have been wasted in this relationship. And as a result, the two of you may be in a hopeless place, if not in a broke place. Okay. Fighting, needing to decide if this is what you want anymore. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of the drama. Some of you may feel like you're constantly being put in a position where you have to defend yourself, that the person may be bringing the negative out of you. Excuse me. Some of you may even feel like this relationship is like being in a spiritual warfare. If you feel like that, confirm that for me in the comment section below. Is this like a spiritual warfare? You know, you and your goodness against all things that are that are unclean and not good. Because I do feel like you seem to be getting tested in this relationship over and over again. And when you don't kind of honor what your being, your spirit, your GPS is telling you, you drive yourself right back into problems with this person. The difference is right now, it seems like the Pisces that I'm reading for, they are expecting something different this time around. They're considering it being more beneficial for them to be single than in this relationship. Even though they know that they do still love this person, they may feel like after there has been some time apart, you guys are starting to feel like it's better that maybe getting a divorce is not a bad thing. Maybe, getting our own place is not a bad thing. Maybe taking a break from one another is not a bad thing. In this break that either is happening now or it's coming up, take stock and ask yourself, what's missing? Where do I feel differently? How do I feel? Because I'm looking at these cards and it looks to me that you will feel much more at peace if you're not the one mucking up the money. You're definitely going to see more money. And you may come to a realization that I probably am better off in my own home, on my own, and taking time to try to build this back up. Some of you may have problems with your person acting single and kind of giving you no choice to some extent for some of you. Okay. And others of you, it looks like you are really starting to consider what your next steps are going to be in a relationship. I feel like Pisces are having a real come to Jesus moment, understanding that what I see on the internet is not true. It isn't real. And I have no way of confirming that, but I know that I can make my own life real. And I feel like a lot of people are going to stop running to the internet for validation because they're going to be checking themselves at the door and checking in with themselves and saying, are you where you want to be? And what do you need to do to get there? That'll be that North Node in Taurus. Your person, however, for some of you who are well known, who's out there, who may put a lot of your business out there, who's very transparent, your person hates that. They do not like that. I feel like you have someone here who may feel like they are always the one trying to save the relationship, trying to nurture and grow and care for the relationship, while another person seems to take it for granted. Okay. But this relationship is coming up for review. There's going to be a test that is, it's a test that is going to start a whole new cycle in this relationship. Okay. And a lot of things are about to come out, and it's not by choice. It's going to be by force, but it has to all come out so that whoever needs to make this huge change, they're given an opportunity to do so. Because one of you have been asking to get an answer. Give me an answer. Give me a sign. Lord, I need, all of those things. Now it's all coming out. It's going to be up to you to decide what you're going to do in this relationship. This is what I have for you, couples. If you're interested in looking deeper into this relationship long term, click the link in the description box below. You'll see all the details that we go over in that reading. Right now, I'm only focusing on the person and not the two of you as a collective. We get a lot deeper that way. You can click the link if you want to look deeper into this couple love reading. You could also find the link to my website and the 2021 yearly Pisces reading for the rest of this year. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.